I got friends that shoot, trap, and I got friends that will scam. I got friends on the right path, I don't mix circles, I'm not a Venn diagram. Zanks and the links not a right guard, and it was hurtful time that I spent in the can. You'd think it was easier. I would've rather spent time with the chickens in my shop, you'd think I was linking Amelia. I think these men have got a thing for the meat.
Yo, what's good, people? Them to Joe Simon I'll go by the name of Walks, so checking out KO Fight for Air. You know what I'm saying? Been waiting for this one, avoiding all previews. So let's get into it, man. We got Yashi. We got my guy Minxie as well, man. We got Big Boss RG each and every time.
The chances are that it's live and there. It's live. Yo,
shout out 3 Films.
My dogs so dangerously rotate. Nothing won't save them, have no faith. Gunshots gon' take them, the old age. Niggas say no names. Hoping it's a cold case for K to do.
Where have I heard these bars from? I feel like I've heard this. Maybe on the Groundwork Street style, I don't know.
Yo, they best roll safe. Cause my dogs roll dangerously rotate. Nothing won't save them, have no faith. Gunshots gon' take them, the old age. Niggas say no names. Hoping it's a cold case for K to do. Make it stains and still papes. Still need more lips to locate. Your wrist is rose, get ripped with no waste. My brown name is stiff to hold flame. Part the stick with my yellow bone, a snowflake. Trips and the pedal bats with no brakes. To get shifting dingers with them tints that are opaque. Reckon turn green lights with a tone change. Reverse on them if K was the okay. Burst on them if the younger and old age. The knife it was us, either way they gon' throw blame. If we pulling up, but they won't stay. If they come, have them running back like OJ. Upstead and getting more bread on my soul aims. To Smith and West and Elizabeth, my soulmates. Get chefed if we got crips with no lace. Your best bet to get set and go for your own sake. Butt them and duck feds, both of them close shaves. Friends in a pen, get you poked to the homemade. Ain't pulling no stance to be fighting here. Ain't pulling our ours to frighten scare.
See what, yeah? I ain't heard a KO hair flow like this. You get what I'm saying? I'm not catching all the punchlines and that. I'm just like raw, like K. What's going on? New flows. All right, then I hear it.
The chances are that it's live and there. It's live. Yo, they best roll safe. Cause my dogs roll dangerously rotate. Nothing won't save them, have no faith. Gunshots gon' take them, the old age. Niggas say no names. Hoping it's a cold case for K to do. Make it stains and still papes. Still need more lips to locate. Your wrist is rose, get ripped with no waste. My brown name is stiff to hold flame. Part the stick with my yellow bone, a snowflake. Trips and the pedal bats with no brakes. To get shifting dingers with them tints that are opaque. Reckon turn green lights with a tone change. Reverse on them if K was the okay. Burst on them if the younger and old age. The knife it was us, either way they gon' throw blame. If we pulling up, but they won't stay. If they come, have them running back like OJ. Upstead and getting more bread on my soul aims. To Smith and West and Elizabeth, my soulmates. Get chefed if we got crips with no lace. Your best bet to get set and go for your own sake. Butt them and duck feds, both of them close shaves. Friends in a pen, get you poked to the homemade. Ain't pulling no stance to be fighting here. Ain't pulling our ours to frighten scare. No way. Pulling our arms, not hands, and me fighting fights ain't fair. Don't mean we can't throw rats unless, but the chances are that it's live and there. It's live. So if you really like fighting, fight for air. Ain't pulling no stance to be fighting here. Ain't pulling our ours to frighten scare.
This hook,
Pulling our arms, not
elite.
hands, fighting fights ain't fair. Don't mean we can't throw rats unless, but the chances are that it's live and there. It's live. So if you really like fighting, fight for air. We pay close attention to detail.
You really like fighting, fight for air. What a line.
Where strains grow, breaking and teeth fit at late O's. Staying there and I'm needed, won't say no, and even if they know it's me. Ain't like K to lay low, but I'm seen on main road, just keep a blade close. Or I'm with a gat like Saints Row, strike with a defend at the back, I change roles. Chill with them and get slapped, it's their fault. Ain't no off seasons like J. Cole. Could be summer when we shower them in these raincoats. Listen to the baseline, drop when the gauge goes. Hitting faces to John or a Jane Doe. Feds start investigating and they probe. Pattern up, hope for no arrest or trace shown. Grab by the plain clothes, that's how the game goes. Should I rap hit stage shows or rap him take loads? I remember my first move, my face glowed. Got my first million views, said K's blown. Far from the truth, come still in a bait zone. Still drilling and robbing sons like K-No. Taking man's things and stuff I ain't own. Giving out pics, not ones where they pose. Slinging out bits, get weight sold. Ain't pulling no stance to be fighting here. Ain't pulling our ours to frighten scare. No way. Pulling our arms, not hands, and me fighting fights ain't fair. Don't mean we can't throw rats unless, but the chances are that it's live and there. It's live. So if you really like fighting, fight for air. Ain't pulling no stance to be fighting here. Ain't pulling our ours to frighten scare. No way. Pulling our arms, not hands, and me fighting fights ain't fair. Don't mean we can't throw rats unless, but the chances are that it's live and there. It's live. So if you really like fighting, fight for air.
Coldest. Hey. So now I'm gonna put that second in the songs that I've heard today. Do you get me? I'm gonna put 98's, obviously DA and Stally, Ready Up. That's gonna be my top one, and this one's second. But this one's a top tier track, man. K went in with the flows. If you actually listen to what he's saying, like the punchlines are crazy. The mix is better than the other ones that's dropped today. Maybe this is the final version, who knows? And those others weren't the final version. I hope that is the case. But I will say, man, KO, what a hook. The beat's very good. Big up Yoshi and the Minxie. Yeah, K's back, man. Hopefully I don't know, whenever I feel like K starts releasing, it's time for a tape. Like he's like them Kendricks, like they don't release unless it's, you get me, they're warming up for a tape. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully that is the case. The last tape, Fine Line, was very good. But yeah, man, hey, what can I say? One of my favorite rappers of all time in this drill thing. One of those that really made me fall in love with the genre. Do you get what I'm saying? So big up K each and every time. You know me, man, the drill Simon Cowell, go by the name of Wooks. Yeah, peace and love.